wonderful followers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is your girl Angelina, Ange for short. I'm your 21st century virtual nurse. When you call me 21st century virtual nurse, the response is simply, hello, how you doing? I hope everybody is doing great. Before I start, who has heard about cod liver oil? If you've heard about cod liver oil, then we are in the same category. When growing up as a child, I remember my mother used to give us cod liver oil, me and my siblings, to drink. It was the most horrible thing ever. But then we didn't know the reason for us being given cod liver oil to drink. Now, as I grew up, I read a lot about the benefits of cod liver oil. So we're going to discuss about cod liver oil. Before I start, let me say cod liver oil is a nutrient-dense liquid that has been used in traditional medicines for hundreds of years in Europe, especially Norway and Iceland. This is often taken as a daily supplement to protect and heal the human body from many different health problems. So it's been used as a daily supplement and as a medicine for hundreds of years to heal the body. It's used to be in oil form, but these days, because of the difficult nature of drinking it in the oil form, it's been made into capsules, which is much better. When I was growing up, it was just oil and it was horrible to drink. So this is a picture of cod liver oil that has been made into capsules, gel capsules. That's cod liver oil. This is a bottle of cod liver oil, which I wouldn't want to drink this, but the capsules is better. And this is the cod fish. We get the cod liver oil from the liver of the cod fish. And this is a picture of the liver where we get the oil, they extract the oil. Okay, so we're going to talk about the health benefit of cod liver oil. So, like I said, it's been used for centuries as preventative measure against vitamin D deficiency. Vitamin D deficiency is also called rickets. So it's the leading producers of cod liver oil supplements are northern countries like Norway and Iceland. But you can find it in most supermarkets and health food stores. It can be found in most supermarkets and health food stores. I bought one in Canada here. It has vitamin D and A combined. So some pharmacy stores also carry them. So if you are, wherever you are, if you are in Ghana, anywhere, go to the pharmacy shop and ask. And if there's none, you can order it from Amazon. It can also be added, you can order it from Amazon. So cod liver oil, it contains vitamin A. Vitamin A is a vital nutrient for immune system function. Cellular growth is good for cellular growth. Vitamin A is very good for eye health and reproduction. So cod liver oil contains vitamin A. It's also rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which decreases blood clot formation and reduce inflammation in the body. So the omega-3 in cod liver oil, it decreases blood clot formation and inflammation in the body. Even more so, cod liver oils are high in vitamin, like I said, vitamin D content is the high vitamin D content in cod liver oil It's what distinguishes it from other fish oils. We have other fish oils, but the high content of vitamin D in cod liver oil is what distinguishes it from other fish oils. For example, scientists estimate that over a billion people worldwide are vitamin deficient or insufficient. Over a billion people worldwide are either deficient in vitamin E oil or they have insufficient vitamin D. Okay, so and vitamin D deficiency is linked to bone fracture in the elderly and abnormal brain development of offspring like infants. That's why when we were growing up as children, my mother used to give us cod liver oil to drink. It's very good for brain function and development. And if you are deficient in vitamin D, which is high in cod liver oil, in the elderly, they can easily fracture a bone. Also, it may also lead to development if you are low in vitamin D. It may lead to the development of metabolic syndrome, which involves the combination of high blood pressure, high glucose levels, a high cholesterol, which can contribute to coronary heart disease and cancer as well, diabetes and cancer. So vitamin D is very important to prevent all this metabolic syndrome that I just mentioned, high blood pressure, high glucose levels, which can lead to diabetes, high cholesterol, which can lead to contribute to coronary heart disease, and then cancer. So cod liver oil is a really, really good source of vitamin D. If you need vitamin, we all need vitamin D. So taking cod liver oil, it will increase your vitamin D levels, which is very necessary. We need it. Cod liver oil is a good source of omega-3 fatty acid, which is known as DHA. And even studies have shown that DHA improves cognitive function and protects against Alzheimer's disease and dementia. That is what studies showed. So that's it's very good to start. If you are a parent here, it's very good to start giving your children cod liver oil. Just contact a doctor, consult a doctor, speak to your doctor, and find out more information about it. You can also read and then talk to your doctor. Just like any other supplement, you need to speak to a professional, health professional, before you start. But I'm just creating the awareness about the health benefit of cod liver oil. And I used to take it as a child, not that I wanted, because it was horrible to drink the oil, but it was given to us, me and my sibling, as we were growing up. So consuming cod liver oil, it can provide you with a significant amount of vitamins and fatty acids. So supplementing it may offer several potential health benefits. One of them is glaucoma prevention and treatment. The vitamin A found in cod liver oil prevents cellular damage from oxidation, which contributes to the development of glaucoma. So, like the vitamin A is good for the eyesight. And glaucoma, I did a video on glaucoma about a week ago. It's one of the leading cause of blindness. So, if you take cod liver oil, the vitamin A. I don't know why I keep saying vitamin E. Sorry, followers and listeners. The vitamin A in cod liver oil will prevent cellular damage from oxidation, and then it will prevent the development of glaucoma. Vitamin A also prevents deterioration of your eye structure. Okay, it's very good for the eye, vitamin A. And then the omega-3s in cod liver oil offer even more significant effects. Fatty acids like DHA and EPA lower pressure and increases blood circulation. It's good for blood circulation in the eye, which helps stall the progression of glaucoma. It helps reduce or decrease the progression of glaucoma, which can lead to blindness. The DHA and the EPA I mentioned that are found in cod liver oil. Cod is fish, so cod liver oil is from a fish oil. So our body, it's important for us to take it because our body can only make a small amount of DHA other from other fatty acids. So we need to consume it directly from food or supplement. From food, we can get it from fish oils from food, but that might not be enough. How many times do we eat fish all the time? So you can supplement it by taking cod liver oil. That's where you can get enough DHA and EPA. So together, DHA and EPA may help reduce inflammation and your risk of chronic disease, such as heart disease. On its own, the DHA supports brain function and eye health. So if you are here and you're just going about not taking any supplement, like I said, talk to your doctor and start taking something. Cod liver oil, you can also make your research. But just like any other supplement, if you are on some medication, just talk to a health professional before you start taking, because there could be some drug interaction. Okay. Another benefit of taking cod liver oil is it prevents multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is a degenerative disease. When it happens to you, it affects the brain and the nervous system, which is the spinal cord. So there is a myelin sheet. I don't want to do biology class, but let me explain a little bit. There is a myelin sheet, that covers our nervous system and the brain. It erodes it, so the brain and the nervous system, the rest of your body, cannot connect. It affects eventually, people with multiple sclerosis, they can't do anything for themselves. They get locked in. They can hear you, they can talk, but at the beginning of the disease, and then eventually it even affects their breathing. So it's caused by low vitamin D levels have been linked up to multiple sclerosis. In short, we call it MS. One study found that people who had consumed cod liver oil during their adolescent years had a lower risk of developing adult onset multiple sclerosis. So people who have been taking cod liver oil in their adolescence, like I said, growing up, my mom used to give it to me and my siblings. So it prevents adult onset of multiple sclerosis. It prevents multiple sclerosis as you growing up. Because it's high in vitamin D, right? The cod liver oil is high in vitamin D, and it's also good. The liver is rich in fat-soluble vitamins like the vitamin D. It gives an impressive nutrient profile. It's very, very good because of the vitamin D that is required to prevent multiple sclerosis. So start giving your children, and even we as adults, if we are not taking anything, we have to consider taking cod liver oil. Cod liver oil is also one of the best food, like I said, food source of vitamin D. Vitamin D has an important role in maintaining healthy bones by regulating calcium absorption. If you lack vitamin D or you are insufficient in vitamin D, your body cannot absorb enough calcium. Your bones cannot absorb enough calcium, and your bones could become brittle and break easily. We call it osteoporosis. So we need cod liver oil, which has vitamin D in it. I bought cod liver oil last week, which has vitamin A and D3, which is very good. We need that. Cod liver oil also has anti-inflammatory effects, and it's been shown to help with rheumatoid arthritis. People with it's People with rheumatoid arthritis have been able to cope with joint pain by taking cod liver oil. A study found that people who supplement with cod liver oil, when I say who take cod liver oil as a supplement, reported low pain scores. Low pain scores, when you go to the hospital and you are in pain or we are doing pain assessment, we ask you, on a scale of 0 to 10, how much is your pain? So you have to tell us either 0, it's you are not having any pain. 1 to 3, the pain is manageable. 4 to 5, it's moderate. 4 to 6 or so, it's moderate. And then from 7 going about 8 to 10, it's unbearable pain. So people who have rheumatoid arthritis and who have been taking cod liver oil reported a low pain score when they were asked. And their medication doses were cut into half because they didn't need too much pain medication. If they were taking, for instance, 10 milligrams of pain medication, it was cut into half. They started taking 5 milligrams because the pain was manageable. The pain was manageable after they started taking the cod liver oil. Also, cod liver oil may reduce heart disease risk, the risk of heart disease. And heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. It affects over 17.5 million people annually. And then studies have shown that people who regularly eat fish have a much lower risk of heart disease. This effect, the low risk of heart disease, can be attributed to its omega-3 fatty acid content, the omega-3 fatty acids content in the fish. The omega-3s have been shown to have many benefits for your heart, including including reducing triglycerides. The omega-3 fatty acids in cod liver oil may reduce blood triglycerides. Triglycerides, too much of it isn't good. It causes coronary artery disease. And then it's also found to lower blood pressure. Many studies have found that omega-3 fatty acids may lower blood pressure, especially in people with high blood pressure and high cholesterol. People who have high blood pressure and high cholesterol. We have two types of cholesterol. We have the good and the bad. The good one is called HDL. So omega-3 fatty acid in cod liver oil can raise good HDL cholesterol, which is linked to a lower risk of heart disease. The LDL is the lousy one, and then the HDL is what we need. So the omega-3s have shown to help raise good HDL, which reduce your risk of heart disease. And it also prevents plaque formation. Animal studies have found that cod liver oil may reduce the risk of plaque formation in the arteries. The LDL, the bad cholesterol, increases plaque formation in the arteries. When plaque forms in the coronary artery, it's stiff, it makes it narrow and stiffens, and it doesn't allow blood circulation to flow well. Plaque buildup can narrow the arteries and lead to heart attack or stroke. So while taking fish oil supplements like cod liver oil may reduce risk factors for heart disease, there is a little evidence though that it will prevent totally the heart disease, but the heart attack or stroke. But it's good to take it to reduce it, and then it may improve symptoms of anxiety and depression. That one, I know that vitamin D is very good, especially those of us in abroad. In winter, we take a lot. I'm not sure if other people take it, but it's recommended to take vitamin D. It boosts your mood. It helps boost your mood, vitamin D. So, anxiety and depression are common illnesses that together affect over 15 million people worldwide. And then studies suggest that may be a link between chronic inflammation and anxiety and depression. So many studies have found that the omega-3 fatty acid in cod liver oil can lower and reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. So studies have found that fatty omega-3 fatty acids in cod liver oil can reduce the symptoms of anxiety and depression. So cod liver oil has a lot of health benefits. It is also known that it may help heal stomach and gut ulcers. Ulcers are small breaks in the lining of the stomach or gut. When the lining of your stomach gets eroded, that's how you get stomach ulcer. The protective lining of your stomach is eroded, you develop stomach ulcer. And the symptoms of stomach ulcers are nausea, upper abdominal pain, and discomfort. These are often caused by bacterial infection, smoking, excess use of anti-inflammatory medication, or too much acid in the stomach. They erode the stomach. So it's shown that taking cod liver oil can help reduce that. The oil in the cod liver can help reduce that. It may help treat ulcers in the stomach or gut. It is recommended to take for that. And with all the potential benefits, cod liver oil there are a few minor risks associated with cod liver oil. So consult your doctor before taking it, especially when if you are pregnant, there's any pregnancy concerns. Cod liver oil may help pregnant women get adequate amount of vitamin D. It may help. However, some experts have cautioned, they've warned against taking cod liver oil supplements during pregnancy because of high vitamin A levels can harm the unborn baby. So not just cod liver oil, just like any other supplement, especially if you are pregnant, don't just go and take anything. Talk to your family doctor first and then get recommendation before you start any supplement. And also, there can be some medication interference. There is a medication called warfarin. It's a blood thinner. So it's said that cod liver oil can increase blood thinning effects of the medication. If you are taking warfarin, or if you are taking warfarin, or Coumadin, another name is Coumadin, it's advised to avoid cod liver oil if you are on blood thinners, because it can increase the blood thinning effect of the medication and can lead to dangerous levels of bleeding. So if you are on blood thinner, avoid cod liver oil. That's what the expert says. Like I said, with any supplements, be it over the counter or prescription, you need to contact your doctor. Anyway, you won't get any prescription medication without a doctor's order. But there are a lot of supplements on the market which is over the counter. You need to speak to a professional before you take it. Don't speak to anybody at all who work in the hospital. Go to a doctor and speak to the doctor. Nurses don't prescribe. Only nurse practitioners prescribe, and advanced nurse practitioners. So if you have a nurse, like me, I don't prescribe. Go and talk to the right people who are licensed to prescribe medication. I just create the awareness, but I don't prescribe. Well, cod liver oil is not a prescription, so I can talk about it, but I can also caution you to speak to a health professional before you take it, especially if you have other medications that might interfere with it. Talk to a doctor before you take it. So in conclusion, I read something and it says there are many stories of mothers forcing their children to take cod liver oil. That's my case here. My mom and my grandmom used to force me and my siblings to take cod liver oil. We felt like the greatest punishment in the world when we had to take cod liver oil, and they will make sure you swallow it before you leave their presence. Oh my goodness, we didn't know the benefits of cod liver oil. So read about it, just like I've created the awareness. It's your responsibility to go and read about it, read more about it, and then decide what you want to do with it. But I will recommend, if you have children, growing children at home, you start giving them cod liver oil. After talking to your doctor, I think the doctor will give you a go ahead, provided there's no any drug that will interfere with it. This is where I will leave you. The name is the page name is Angie Talks on Facebook. I am your 21st century virtual nurse. When you call me 21st century virtual nurse, the response is simply hello, how you doing? Tomorrow I will come back and talk about what cod liver oil can do for the skin, the benefits of cod liver oil on the skin. Take care, everyone. Bye.